We're back with Tezzel. You thought I wouldn't come back. You thought you'd never see this game again, but here we are. Now the bad news is, I'm probably gonna have to relearn the controls a little bit. Okay, that's reset. Right, okay. That's reset, okay. And then the L bumper is undo. Okay, alright, we're okay, alright. Those are teaching me the thing. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where we're going is... Oh, I see. Okay, wait. Okay, and then... Now we're inside. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That shouldn't, I think, have been as hard as it was. But okay. We're getting back into the swing of things here. Oh. Right. That is a thing that can happen. So let's think about that. Well, maybe we just move around a little bit to start, shall we? So I can do that. That can't go down anymore. Now I could do that. We just basically need one in either thing, right? I'm trying to think. We want... I wonder why this has to be this color. Does that mean I can go into that and it'll just bump because neither of these are this color? I think that is what that means. I don't know what the black color is necessary for, but sure. So we just need one here and one here. I almost wonder if the pink, like, just choose a color and have one of them kind of control most of the board, like doing this kind of thing. But I guess now that doesn't really make sense now that I think about it, because like there's no way to now make that work. So I think, okay, now this, then this. All right, great. And then now something, and then yes, okay, wait. We do this sort of spiral formation. Yes, man. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Now, if we are continuing the formula, now I think I still do this, probably. I'm just gonna continue with the formula that I've been doing of like alternating the thing. But there is a world where like maybe I needed to change the last thing at the very end or something. No, I think this is working. Wait. No. Wait. If I go up, the pink can't get to the end. But I also think the red can't get to the end. So I think I lost. I think I was close though. Oh, does that do anything? Not really. No, it doesn't. Oh, because now the pink can't even get in the right spot either. I think it was close though. Hold on. Hold the phone. Back it up. Back it up to like right here. Right there. Okay. So if I did this, and then I went here, this being here is so interesting. If I went here and then went down, then this could go to the right and stop. But then how does the red get there? I don't think it can after that. Because I was thinking the pink goes down here, creates the wall for the red to go here to bounce, color these two red, and then the pink could still... I guess the pink then wouldn't really have a way to get here, so maybe that doesn't work. Maybe this is already... Maybe this whole spiral strat wasn't even the way to go. It just looked nice. It does look nice, to be fair, but Is this going right? Then here, here. How do you get one there? You get one there. That is a tricky spot. If pink goes here and down, I guess the down would go down to here, technically, because it would just all the way down here. But it really, and then red here, but there's no way to. So it's definitely not. If this is even close to the right start, it's definitely not pink here. Like pink is looping. I think it might have to be a red move, but really the only red move is right, which, as far as we know, that shit don't work. Which is making me think maybe this whole strategy is not doable. Alright. I mean, you do kind of have to. You do kind of have to start in a way that is similar to this, to be fair. Just maybe I was going the wrong way. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I was just going the wrong way and you have to go the other way. I could believe it. I could believe it. Okay, now this one. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better. That looks a hell of a lot better. Ooh, it doesn't though. Wait a second. Wait a second, because then the red can't really get there, huh? Red can't get in the spot. It does seem closer though. It does seem closer. Let's say I made this pink and then this pink and there's a red line here. There's still not a way for the red to get there really. But if I, not having actually fully thought this out, if I do this, oh, wait, hold on. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way, chat. There's gotta be some way to do this. it's so close. There's gotta be a way. This has to be part of it, but now I'm thinking like, well, the pattern doesn't look exactly pretty if I did it this way. It just made sense for making this so that the red could get here, but there a world where I go pink, down, and then right? I don't think so, because then the red gets stuck here and it like can't make its way in. So like if I did this, well, I guess that can't go to the right anyway, right? And we need the pink to go down so that this can line up here. But if we instead had done this, sorry, and then you go back, I don't think this is really what we want necessarily either, right? Because the red can never get in the spot now. So it's kind of the same but worse in a way. It's so frustrating that both of these, that this feels really close, because it makes me then be like, well, what if it's just a complete kind of red herring sort of move and it's not this at all. It goes down here. It also feels a little weird that this is empty. I don't really know if there's like a way to stop that with this strat that I have here. Like even if I did do the thing where like I block it, it still doesn't get it all red. I mean, it certainly feels like pink there makes a lot of sense, but as far as we know, this does not really work. Again, you can't actually get the red in the right spot, and now the pink's just taking it all over. There's something different here? You can't have the red go all the way across, because then the pink's out. It does kind of feel like you have to do that. Man, if it's not this, then I don't really... You have to do the spiral in some form, at least to start, because of how they move. That is just, without a doubt, what has to happen. I suppose there's a world where I could do this, but I don't really see how that helps. Because if I go up, it's donezo, right? The pink can't get anywhere. And if I now like take the pink's turn, it's kind of the same thing as before. Well, actually, well, yeah, no, this doesn't work either because the red can't really get itself in the right spot. We've seen that. But if you have the pink do the blocker so that, oh, it won't have that problem, well, guess what? The red still can't get there. So that doesn't work for that either. And then obviously writing over that with pink doesn't do anything as well. What if we do it like that? Does that somehow make it... I mean, it's back to being the other order, which pretty sure we thought that was bad from my memory, but worth a shot, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely worse. Yeah, definitely not this direction. Because yeah, either you do that with the pink, but then nothing can get anywhere. Yeah, it's definitely not that way. What if you did this first? Is this the secret? I needed a slightly different version of all of this. Is this even really ending differently? I mean, it's definitely a different position, but that doesn't seem great being there. That seems kind of impossible, actually. The red comes down here, you can just never have it end up in that spot, so that seems actively bad, I would say. That seems actively bad to me. So that was when I brought the red down. So what if I bring the pink up first? And then 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 and then. This looks good. Okay. I just had to keep trying the spirals until it was the right form of spiral. So in a sense, it was almost RNG that I got to all the other ones before. Okay, so we have the switching of the colors. These are the things. Okay. These do not paint, and they can move on blue and yellow. These are sliders. Oh boy. Okay. I'm kind of wondering what the purpose of the colored tiles is here. Isn't there not really a purpose for that? I imagine I need to keep the sliders not in sync or something. So for example, if I did this, but now if I hit left, that one's going back to the left. Sure, I can use them to displace to some extent. Oh god, okay. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking I could like push them for some reason. Don't do that. Don't do that even. Okay, so now if I do... Okay, hold on, I'm close. Now I switch, go right, and now we're here. Okay, woof! Alright. That wasn't as bad once I remembered I could kind of move the other two by pushing them against the others. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I'm gonna have to like know which spiral to do. Oh geez, okay. Old Gil. I think I kind of just need to move around a little bit. These are sliders, they are sliders. Because if I do this, it does stop there, okay. And then if I do this, then the yellow can stop. That seems bad though. The red is... Oh no, the red can do that. And then yellow... Oh wait, no, I did it. I did it easily. Okay, alright. Never mind, I'm great. I have it all back. All confidence is back. Sliders and painters. That kills me, right? It does kill me. Okay. It does kill me. If I do this, though, it still... Okay, it still kills me. What? How does... How is... Am I missing something? How is this top left one supposed to live? How is the top left one supposed to not die? Oh, okay, because you can slide it against another ones of itself. I get it, okay. So now, I go up. Nope, that's death, So I was here, and that was good because of a reason that I'm not sure of yet. I mean, seems to be that you would want to move this to the right, so that it's not in this purgatory of sorts. But I don't... Okay, wait a second, and then you loop it. Alright, never mind. Uh-oh, wait a second. I need to get this red out, though. Which I can do by doing this, and then that go. Okay, alright, we got it. You're following along, surely. Surely you're following along. Alright, this can go on either color, and then these two... Oh, they slide together? Alright, so this has to go here, because it has that ability. I can do that to separate them, but then this blue can no longer slide left. So, you have to start with a slide left, and then an up, so that this blue can get here. Now, thinking something like that could make sense. Could I run this blue all the way around and then have the yellow go this way? That seems like that should maybe be possible. Sounds like that should maybe be possible. Problem is, I guess, in particularly right here. Let's run that back because we need this to be able to go left, because if I had this up here, there isn't a way to go left that doesn't hit a spiny minesweeper thing. So, now I move this and go up and then right. Because I can't go left for the same reason as before. I can go up. I can block the up by doing this, but then that means the blue would go here, and then it's still in spiny territory, so it doesn't really work. So, and if I go here and go up, then the blue is stuck. So either I've already made a mistake, or I gotta think of something else, but it certainly seems like, it does kind of seem like I have to go right, at least for now. But no, maybe we gotta back up even more. Maybe we gotta hold right here, and then this is here. Then we do the up. That way, the yellow can now go left, and I can block this one. And now I can go right. Now this can block. We go up. This can block. We go left. This can go down. Down is safe, right is safe, up is safe, left is not. But if right is safe, get out of here. And then up is still safe. Left is safe for the green, for the yellow now. Down, up is safe, but down is not safe for yellow. So if we go up, and then right is also safe, but down is not. Maybe we went to yellow's end spot too fast? Because yeah, we can't hit down. I mean, we can hit down, but that doesn't really get us in the position we want. We kind of need that. I almost wonder, did I need to fill in yellow blocks over here so that this can go down and bump on against it? Let's see. Back up even more. I think perhaps we didn't balance the moving of both at the same time at the very least. So let's see. Right about, let's see where we're at here. So if I go this can move left. The yellow can move down, so that's fine. The yellow can move left. The blue can now move left. Okay. Blue can move right. Blue can move up for now. And then yellow can move down safely. It's close. I can't move right though, huh? That is the issue, isn't it? Do I need to backtrack the thing more, the blue more, so that then I can get this going? Let's see, if I move up, that's fine. Then I can move this back here to move left, that's fine. But then I need to move this down, and that wouldn't be fine because the yellow would be, not in a good spot. So, also, generally speaking, I think what needs to happen is the yellow needs to be where my moving guy is right now. When the blue is here, or green, or whatever we're calling it, I think it's blue. When the blue is here, that way you can hit left so this moves, then this moves left, and then you can move up, and that doesn't mean the blue gets moved either. Or vice versa, like, this is already here when this is here, and then you hit left or something. Well, what if I went up? No, I can't move it right. I was thinking, can I get yellows in here to somehow take positions or something? Seems like no. Seems like no. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I can move... I don't think that... Does that help me? No, because now both are moving left at the same time. Do we actually have to go back to here and fill in yellow somehow? That's, I guess, where I'm left wondering. Do I really need to backtrack all the way, or is it possible from here? Because what did we do before? We made it so that I did this, and I did this, and then I walked around, and I hit left. But then the problem is, I need to hit right for this, which I guess works. And then I can hit up, but now I need to do like a left and a that at the same time. Let's see. Let's see if we can fill the yellow. So we have this block which moves and doesn't drop paint. Then we have the plus signs that do drop the paint. The plus signs also are like rooks where they slide across. Although the rooks, you can stop them whenever, but these go until they hit a stopping thing, unlike rooks in chess. But perhaps I should have just reset instead of hitting back a gazillion times here. The conundrum now is that we need, I think, but I don't even, is there a way to get yellow here? Fill in this, so then that way I don't need this over here to be used as a stopper. That's the real trick, isn't it? Yeah, I should probably just reset. I probably should have just reset. This is a little long of a rewind with individual steps, but here we are, I guess. Come on. Okay. So I could hit up. I could hit right. I could hit up. And then now I can hit up and right. And up. And then now I could hit left. And then down. And then right. And then up. And then, let's see, if I hit left, that goes there. And then up. I move this here, I can hit down. Boom. And I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I go... Sorry, not that. This. Up. Down. Left. And then I don't think it matters. It's just up and left. Alright, I did it. Just gotta bring this one home. Woo! Okay. 38. Okay, so these move... Okay. Oh, these are individuals. They're not together. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. There's some things going on here. Oh, God. This is gonna be... This is too much. The red and the blue and the red and the blue and the blue and the red and the blue and the red and the bog down in the valley, yo. Oh, the red and bog down in the valley, yo. Whoa, that one over there. Okay, wait. Does that do something? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, okay, that's in a spot. That's something. It's something. Okay. There's something to this. Maybe that's happening. There's it hurts my brain a little bit, if I'm honest. Feel like I need to I feel like I need to I don't know, man. I don't know. If I move it, I can't move it to the right. I can move it up. Is that actually helpful for me though? I don't think so. And that doesn't really help either. Huh? It's these like last uh-oh. No, that still works. Okay, but wait. How does I imagine, by the way, it's not going to be wait a second, maybe that's kind of the sign as well, the fact that the pattern is like, you know, switching red and blue. Perhaps that means these should be blue. Well, no, because then there's blue here too, so I was thinking maybe you could blue here and blue here, because then there's reds, but then you could say this, then that means there's blue and anyway. Anyway, I got no damn clue. That just keeps that locked in there. Does kind of seem like you need something. Need something to. Can't go right there either, because then it just goes all the way through. How? How does I do this? How does one do this? I've seen a bunch of different ways to move stuff around, but it still doesn't feel like it really does anything. Is the issue. That is the main thing, isn't it? Because this can slide there, so okay, we got two of them. Does that mean I can do the rest somehow without the assistance of the other one? I don't feel particularly confident in that, because that then goes through that way too. And then if you do this, you go down throughwards, which doesn't help either. And then you need the blue to... Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like what I've done. I don't like what I've done. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that goes... I guess that doesn't go there, does it? It kind of feels like these two are almost too easy, and it's making me think that perhaps that's not really the way to do those first ones at all, even. Now that's interesting, because the red from here can like finish that off easy. You know what I mean? That's very interesting. The different set of two. Like I can do that now, but that goes there. I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. This is an easy one to like reset and fix. So what if you go and then here? Oh, that's it. Okay, nice. That was tricky. That was a tricky one. Level 39. We have sliders, all individual. I don't remember what these are all about. What do those do again? What's this? Oh, teleporting. Right. I forgot that teleporting is a thing. So how does that work again? You go... Right. Okay. Okay then. That is how you teleport. This is how you teleport. Sure. And then now I need you to... Okay, that's not gonna work, obviously. It's stuck there. That's not gonna work. Trying to think, is there a way for me to... I mean, I can hit left, and then this one will go in. It'll pop out afterwards, but okay. No, I got that part. I understood that. I understood that part. And that doesn't really quite get us where we're interested, does it? No? Oh, I can just go through there. Oh, right. I suppose that is a way to do that, though now it is completely stuck, so don't do that. Don't go doing that. What is the trick of this one? Obviously, if I hit left, I teleport, which is fine, I guess. Is the trick? So that's. Does this in this spot help me? You go here, but then... Oh, wait, no, wait, maybe that does work, because now we can go here. Oh, but this is gonna go up, isn't it? That is an issue, isn't it? There was something to that. Hold on, back it up. Can I... Sure, yeah, whatever. Can I... I guess no. I was thinking, like, is there a way to block here? But then no, the blue would still go all the way up anyway. So you really want the red to go up on the teleporter so it stops there, and you want this to go left. Neither which look particularly easy to do. might I mention. Now if I do that, is that interesting? That's kind of a different position. Does that do anything? We would want the blue basically be like here, so that this could bounce up against it, be able to go up, but then also the blue, I don't think the blue would have a way to really fix itself, so I don't feel all that confident that that's the right way to do it. Does that going left here mean something? Now I could go up here. Does that do anything for me? Not in particular. And then, yeah, now the blue's stuck, so that's probably not quite the way to go. Not quite the way to go. Yeah, so it was an interesting... I moved a little bit differently in some respects, but I don't think the end result was beneficial. I've been in this position before. I don't think it has really benefited me in any way that I can remember. Is there a way for this to make the blue... Well, I guess it's... Here's the thing, I suppose, is that we basically need these both to be set up at the teleport without having to help each other after, which doesn't seem possible? Because if it was, then you could just kind of do it without... You could do one of these without needing the other one as they were already. For example, the red, you need something involving the blue being here, which you do... Actually, how do you do that? I don't even know how you do that. How do you do that? This can go here, sure, great. That doesn't really help, though. And we know going up doesn't help. There's some freaking trick. There's always some freaking stupid trick. There's always some freaking dang trick. That goes down. Well, hold on now. That does mean this can go up and be in position, but then this... Hold on. What if I don't move the red first? What did I do? I did this. And then this, and then this. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Game's crazy. I completed the ruler row. Alright, let's go back to this one. I don't remember what this one was. Oh god, I remember what this one was. Well, just the fact that both things move at the same time. And you have to, like, offset things in a way that then... But then you also still have to offset things in a way that way, and then still... But then you can't hit up or down on the green now, so you need to... And then... Yeah, it doesn't work. Kind of seems like you gotta start with the green move first. Moving the pog, yes. We have pogged. I remember this one being really rough for me to attempt to figure out. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of spiny things everywhere. I mean, oh, we got that now, but I imagine that's not really gonna get us where we need to be, does it? Let's undo that a little bit. Let's undo the green becoming so gigantic. I guess that's not what we want. But even then, this still doesn't seem that, like, I think we still need to use these reds to manipulate ourselves here. We kind of need to, let's see here. If we were just the size of this, would that be possible? Well, actually, I guess we could test that. Would this be possible to do? Yeah, okay, it would. So if we can get the greens to be the same width apart as these reds, then they are in some sense transferable, I guess. You're saying? Oops. I wasn't really looking at the top screen, if I'm honest with you. It's so... Oh. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. I don't know how else to say this. It's a lot. It's a lot of things that have to move to then somehow make it work, and then... and then my brain hurts, and then am I watching Melee? No. No Megalol. Oh, he got an ad. He got an advertisement. Yeah, this one's still giving me trouble. Still giving me some trouble. Okay, I'm doubly vertical. You're here. No, I am not watching. Oh, that doesn't work. I'm not watching Melee. That is currently not taking place. Currently not taking place. It all hits. True. You know what hits? The marathon world record and breaking 2 for the first time. That fucking hits. That shit's crazy. That's not the right thing out. This is fucking confusing. Can I make that work? No. What hits? The marathon, London Marathon that was today. Kind of being, you know, a gigantic achievement of human history and stuff. Pretty significant, I would say. I would say that one was a pretty big deal. How do I do this? I don't know, this might not work. They're both the same length. I don't think this quite works anymore. You haven't heard about it? That's because everyone's a bunch of haters. By everyone, I mean, I don't know, I just said it. Cody 3-0 Zane. Hold on, let's undo some of this. What about the Luigi guy? What about that fella? Alright, back to here where we know if we do this, oops, that these go here. That's great. But I need to make these work. Oops. Oops. How does one expand the range of the green? He beat Wizzy? Oh shit. The Captain Falcon Menace? Doesn't really work either. Well, but we could still do this, and then I could do this. Is that the right length? Oh my god, I've done it. Holy moly, you gotta go back. Alright, enjoy your evening. Thanks for stopping by and wishing the best. Now what's going on here? Okay, we have painting single moving block dudes. Oh god, we have teleporters too. Alright, where's this one go? That one goes up there, huh? That's kind of interesting. Oh right, but I can't go on that teleporter because it's on the color now. So that, to me, signals this, and then, like, you know, go over here. And then... Wait, I think I got it. He says, way too confidently. Alright, now... And then this goes single around here. And then green goes to the teleporter. And then blue goes here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Easy. Let's finish this row now. Alright, these don't have sliding rook type pieces because we're not at that. This was before the ruler row. Alright, where do these teleporters go? Let's just see where they go. Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy. And then this one goes there. Okay, so they go to the one that's next to them. So like this will go here, this will go here, this will go here, this will go here. Whoa. Alright. So everything is in the opposite corner of where they need to be. But, so for example, if I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this. Oops. Would it be possible to win? Let's just, no, because the yellow, hold on. No, because the yellow would, either the blue would block the yellow or the yellow would block the blue. Back the blue, right, people? No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But if red... Well, I should have undoed instead of that. I I guess I'm almost wondering, without even trying to figure out where these maybe you don't do the opposite corners in the teleporter. Maybe you do the two that are like on the same side or something. Does that somehow solve something? Not really. Not really. Oh, I meant to hit undo, not. Well, that doesn't make. You would teleport there or here. Cause if you know, yellow all the way around that way, that blocks the red. If you all the way yellow here, that blocks the. Oh, I guess that doesn't. No, wait. Okay, never mind. Colors are colors. Oh no, but then the blue gets blocked. Yeah, okay. So I was still right in the end. It means everything except for one color kind of gets there. It's not quite there. You can't go back through the teleporter you just came from, right? No, you cannot do that. It definitely feels like the diagonal ones shouldn't go in the teleporter based on what we know. Is there some psycho move where it makes sense for the blue going in the teleporter is just crazy talk. That's crazy talk. It does feel to me like it should be something like this. But then the problem is the yellow and the blue. You can really only get one of them by either having the blue go all the way, around here and yada 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 that way. But either way, the yellow is like one of the colors gets blocked, the yellow, so that you get three of the. Wait a second. Did you? Am I crazy or did I? Hold on, I'm uptiming that. Did my yellow step on the orange block that was here for a second? I could have sworn it did, and I don't know how that happened. I swear it did that. Maybe I'm high on my own supply. I don't know. No, because the teleporter is its own space. Well, actually, let me see something. If I did this and then did this, what happens? Okay, it blocks it. Is that interesting? Is that interesting? I don't think it is, actually. Doesn't make sense to do that. Is there a world? No. No. Some world where you skip the closest teleporter? I don't think so. Wait a second. Does this do something for me? This could do something for me, maybe. I think this is it. This is indeed it. I have solved the puzzle. Oops. Kind of a spiral. That probably should be a trend in terms of what I want to think about when playing this. Nice, I finished 2 rows. Stamp row and the carving knife row. I don't really know how that's the case because I only did 1 row there, but sure. Okay. If I'm honest with you, here's what I'm thinking. Finally reached my age 40. Okay, buddy. Everyone knows I'm 46. It would maybe think to be like, okay, look, we got a full double, we finished out everything, this is a good spot to stop, and it is, but I kind of want to do like a, I could cliffhanger and be like, what's the next mechanic? But let's take a look at the next mechanic. Let's take a look at it. The hammer tool. It's hammer time. Hammer blocks are heavy and affected by gravity, so handle them with care. Oh, okay. This one is like unlosable. There's no difference in going left or right in this spot. Same with that or this. So, okay. We've done it. Let's do the first couple. Kind of like what we did last time. Alright, so we switch between these. So, I guess we just want to make a little bridge. Oops. Because otherwise, there's not really a way to... Oops. I keep doing it. Oops. Here we go. Because these don't have a thing under them, it would always fall down anyway, so you just needed to make the bridge and then do this. Cool. Lovely. We have a blue and an... Oh, these both move at the same time, huh? Oh, well, that's not so bad, maybe. Oops. Ah, that is bad, though. Okay, wait, hold on. Back it up. There we go. Now that... Actually, that may seem like it makes sense, but now I'm kind of stuck there. You know what I mean? So that's fairly interesting. That's fairly interesting. You know, if there was a way to get these separated, then I could, like, if I did this, and then somehow got a blue piece of paint up in this spot, like, if I now somehow, while this was here, got a blue paint piece there, then it would be stuck and then I can finish it. I think that's what you need to do. However, I don't know what that involves. I guess that means I could start with this and then somehow offset myself by one. Although I also, well, hold on. Okay. That is rough because I want to like make this so when it does move over, it doesn't fall. But then if I do that, they're in lockstep. But if I do what I did last time, where I went up first, then down, and then left, and then left again, then we're still in lockstep again until I do that, and then, okay, now I'm good. Alright, this is another new interesting avenue. I have appreciated that there's been a new mechanic every time. The question is now, so last time we had like 3 left on this row, or this time I should say, we had like 3 left on this row and most of this row. So then that means for next time, although maybe we should assume that the puzzles get harder and be like, okay, we'll do all of this next time, and that might take the same amount of time that it's hit this time because it's already an hour, so I felt like it's a good place to stop. Now we have this gravity tile to look forward to, so I'm down. I don't think there's a no, there is the main menu. Boom. So again, Tezzel Tilemaker's Tale. The devs gave me a key. I've been enjoying it, despite me perhaps rabble-rousing or whatever, rambling, ranting, being upset. But been good. Unlike the Boston Bruins, which were bad today, but you know, whatever, that's not the point. I'm definitely gonna we'll probably keep hitting this for a while. You know, maybe when it gets to the rows of 70 and 80, maybe they'll be really hard and it perhaps could go the way of Star Puffs, but for now I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So, Tezzel the Tilemaker's Tale. Check it out.